and good morning, Instagrammers. I have got a brilliant myofascial release ready for you. Absolutely amazing for releasing the shoulders and lower back. That's what we are going to be focusing on. So, yeah, there is one thing you need for this, unfortunately. However, on my YouTube, where this video is going to be, there is going to be a link how you can buy this on Amazon, and it's only £26 on Amazon, so you can just check it out. But honestly, since I've been using it in a Pilates, I came up with so many different variations how to use this piece of equipment. And there is one thing for sure, on YouTube you put in Hedgehog Pilates and there is hardly any content at all. So what you're going to see today with this hedgehog is something that I haven't come across on YouTube, because it's my own creation, using this piece in every single class of teaching Pilates, okay? And I always start walking over the hedgehog. Why? Because we want to get our feet to have that myofascial release and also acupressure. So we want to get into those pressure points as well. This is really good if you are struggling with plantar fasciitis, so you get tired feet, get that blood flow, soften the fascia. So number one, just walking over. We are going to do a little bit of warm up and stand on the hedgehog. So open the chest. I love this first thing in the morning, to ski down and let that chest open. Bend the knees, but remember not to round your spine. Just maintain that chest open. So you can do any standing warm up on these hedgehogs and still your feet will benefit. So let's squat and take a side bend, pressing through the heels of the hands. Notice the extension in my wrist and how the arms are fully stretching out. There we go, one more. Let's interlace the fingers behind us, open that chest, stretch the neck, look over the right side, roll the chin to look over the left, and again, roll. Lovely, well done. We are going to now take one ball, or you can use the fist for tapping. I've done the tapping myofascial release already in the past. It's something I do in every single class. Now, with the hedgehog, what you want to do, you want to in the same time stretch your calf. Now, if you have got a decent stretched calf, most of your foot, like you can see here, is going to be on a hedgehog. However, I do come across clients who find it quite tricky, and some people are just kind of happy here. So just find a place with that foot, as long as you feel some kind of stretch on your calf. So, and this is how I combine two things at once, right? I love putting like, you know, several things into one thing to kind of compress the time. So we're tapping the front of the shoulder really hard. Like I said, if you don't have this sort of ball, you can use a tennis ball, is a really good option, or a fist. Now, if you've done this before, you know the magic that will come after we've tapped these shoulders. Let's go around the shoulder. And I'm going to be showing you loads of magics later on with the hedgehog. especially when we get down onto the floor and release our back. Tap underneath of the armpit. And just below to get into the lats. I'm just running through this tapping section using just one ball. In the other live streams, I then moved on to using the two. I may quickly run through it as well, I suppose. Yeah, okay, let's do that. So still keep the same heel on the hedgehog and just quickly tap the top of the shoulders to release the tight upper traps. Now, if you've got one ball, sometimes when I've got too many people in the classes and there's just one ball for each client, I just do it with one side, yeah, and then do the second side. Okay, reach back, reach back. How far can you reach? This area gets super tight. And then go to the front. And around the neck. And quickly we're going to just tap the lower back. And just think how long we've now been stretching that calf. So now we're going to step up and take the now one thing before we do the second side. Just take a forward fold and just notice the difference already in that leg that you've been stretching. Just by stretching the calf, you will improve your the back of the leg flexibility, so your tight hamstrings suddenly become looser. So let's now tap the other shoulder at the front. So we switch the heel. And then go around. I forgot to show you the magic. Let's do it now. I got a little bit distracted here. Okay, so before we get into the second shoulder, just circle around and notice the difference in that shoulder we've just been tapping. So now we're going to get into the shoulder number 2. Tap at the front. And then go around in the circle. Now, like I said, if you are looking to improve your forward fold, anything to do with bending forward and you feel like your hamstrings are tight, just working on releasing, tap below the armpit, working on the fascia on your feet and stretching the calf will make a hell of a difference. If you do this little routine every day, tap below the armpit. Of course, to stretch your calves, you can use the step. With the step, I would recommend using the shoes, soft shoes, but because, you know, just to protect going too deep. Okay, and then quickly, because we want to have a roughly the same time on each calf, right? So we need to tap top of the shoulders again. Behind. And I know a lot of my clients have got these 2 pieces of equipment at home, so I hope you will be making a use out of this video and practice at home. Okay, go back again, around. Just notice how soothing it is when you tap at the front on your chest. Just take a nice deep breath here. And we're going to be tapping the lower back. Wonderful. Okay, so step up and circle around. Now I'm just going to quickly show you a kind of more fitness use with this hedgehog. Actually, let's do a little bit of balancing. Yeah, and a little bit of that. Yeah. Okay, so you can just kind of shuffle on one side and therefore get more myofascial release on the one foot, and then go into a little sort of squat here. 1, 2. So any balancing work can be done here. 3, 4, 5, 6. We're just going to just run through some options. You can go up with the knee and lower. 1. Now, guess what you've got to work here? You've got to work your balance. And that's another benefit. So your foot, your ankle is working super hard doing these balancing exercises. 2 more. Wonderful. If I turn the hedgehog around so I can lunge back. Now, if you want to strengthen your legs, right, let's do some lunges. Coming down and then lifting up. So because you're standing on something a little bit higher, you are in a deficit, and therefore you've got to work harder to get up. Now, little trick or more challenge to offer you with the lunge is, and that's what I like to do, rather than putting the tucked toes on the floor, I like to put my flat foot. And then you've got to use the standing leg to help you to get up. It's a lot harder. A lot of my clients struggle to do that, but if you've got a strong leg, give it a go. It's progression for the lunge. Okay, switch to the other side. And I know this is not kind of myofascial release for the shoulders. However, you are still releasing your fascia on your feet and working your legs. After this, I get into the shoulders. Oh, goodness me, there's more things. Balancing, I just quickly show you before we get down onto the floor. Let's do one more. Lovely. Okay, we're gonna flip it around, and now it just becomes like a big rocker, yeah? So then you step on it. Yes, you have got a flat surface, and you can do just stuff like lifting the knee up, maybe taking it into the twist, and your foot ankle is working super hard, taking it back, lower down, and then switch. So here is another option just to show you all kinds of stuff you can do. You may find one side is more challenging than the other one. Come back to the center and lower. Okay, time to get down and work on our back. So we are going to put the hedgehog underneath of our shoulder blades. That means that your head will not have the support. But you want to take that back into that thoracic extension. So what I like to always do is to interlace the fingers, grab the head and place it on the floor. Now, some of you may need a cushion or small block because this position is a little bit too much for you. However, you can see that the hedgehog is not even underneath of my neck. A lot of the times I've got to move it because people will kind of Put it out here. Move it down fair amount. Okay. And then get a cushion if you need it, or block. Now, just enjoy this beautiful thoracic opening. This is something we should do at the end of the day after you've been forward bending at the desk all the time, working, having to open up that chest, open up the heart, let those elbows to flare out, and let's just pulse with the elbows out. And let's do 10 reps. So down to the ground. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then when you really engage your upper back muscles and press your elbows down, if you are nice and open, hopefully you will feel some ground, elbows touching the ground. If not, don't worry about it. It's just a matter of the time to open the pecs, open the chest. Right, now we are going to be working the core here whilst we're getting more myofascial release and getting the back into the extension. This core works the upper part quite deeply. So because we are extended, now one more thing, if you haven't got a roller and you are watching the Hedgehog, you could put a roller, if you've got a roller, you could go over the roller, anything that gives you that back extension, yeah? So, notice the ribs are poking out and you are super arched in your lower back. Inhale, push the ribs down and tuck the tailbone. Now I've engaged my core, so you can see that. And then exhale, lift the head up. Inhale here. And then exhale, lower down. Now we're going to add on the legs as well. Inhale, ribs down, tuck, exhale, connect. Inhale, exhale, separate. Now, remember the engagement. I need you, when you're separating, to stay engaged till whilst your feet are touching the floor. And then you focus on dropping the head down, and then finally you relax your core, yeah? Let's do that again. So inhale, ribs down, tuck, exhale. Now also when you're lifting the feet off the ground, a lot of the times I see with my clients, they go one and then the other one. Inhale, exhale, return it back. So I'm kind of talking and cueing in the same time. Let's just take a little break. So if you can, focus on really well engaging the core so then you can raise both feet in the same time. However, if you feel like that one foot needs to lead first, then the other one, fine, but try to remember to switch and lead with the other foot as well, because automatically your body will take the favorite side to lift first, okay? So just bear that in mind. Okay, we're going to now progress it. Inhale, ribs down, tuck the tailbone, exhale, connect. Inhale, exhale, stretch one leg out. Inhale. Exhale, bring it back in. Inhale now, see if you on the inhale can get your elbows to touch your knees. Exhale, separate. Remember, stay engaged whilst the feet touch the floor first. Then focus on taking the head down. When the head lands, relax your core and open up. Inhale. Engage, exhale, tuck and come up. Inhale, exhale, send the second leg out. Inhale, exhale, bring it back in. Notice that I'm cueing every breath for every move. Inhale, exhale, lower down. slowly, with control. And you can see when you work slowly with the breath, you work so much harder and deeper into your core. Let's do it again, and then again, progress. Inhale, engage, exhale, connect. Inhale, exhale, send one leg up. Inhale, exhale, bring it back to the ball. Inhale, exhale, send the other leg out. Inhale, exhale, bring it back to the ball. Can you feel the core working super hard? Inhale, exhale, slowly. Maintain that engagement. I know it's hard now. Feet touch. Then finish the head. And relax. Okay. Ready again. Slight change now. Inhale. Engage. Exhale. Connect. Inhale. Exhale, send one leg up. And now we're gonna play taking that leg up and down. So inhale, exhale, lift, inhale, lower. Exhale, lift, inhale, lower. Exhale, lift, inhale, lower. One more. Exhale, lift, inhale, lower. Can you feel the work? And then bring it back to the ball on your exhale. Inhale here. Exhale, separate. Slowly, slowly, mindfully. And relax. Okay, we've done it on one side. We've got to do it on the other side, right? So inhale. Tug the tailbone, ribs, connect as you exhale. Inhale. Exhale, send the second leg out. Inhale. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, bring it back to the ball. Inhale. Exhale, separate. Woo! Relax. Okay. Before we move on, I'd like you to just lift yourself up and rock side to side and really get into those shoulder blades. And I will check the time and see how you're all doing. Hi everyone, thank you for joining me. And the bad news is I only have got 7 minutes left. And therefore, have I got a time to do side lying? I will quickly do it just to show you how beautiful a release you can get out of these hedgehogs. Okay, the hedgehog is going to be on the same, in the same place. But this time we're going to shift on a side. Support the head. So you can see the hedgehog is not underneath of the armpit. It's a good place to have it as well, but we want to get into those rotator cuffs, right? So we want to move down here. And we're just going to be rocking over. Now this rocking motion gets super bony because we're going over the shoulder blade where there is a bone coming across it called spine of scapula, and your rotator cuffs are attached to it, and that's the reason. But going over that bone is scapula, we get into them. There we go. Lovely. Okay, so now we're going to look up and go on the back of that shoulder blade. So the other shoulder blade is going to be free. Now extend the top leg and lean over it. Arch back and then connect. We're just going to do 8 reps really quickly. 2, 3, keep that head supporting with the other hand, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, now you're gonna go on a side and you're gonna put the head down, turn the palm up. Go over it from the side, so we're gonna get more into the lats now. Reach over, inhale, exhale, connect, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, you wait to see the magic after this, 3, 2, 1. Support the head, take that leg back. Now, I am leaning forward to get into the pack, and then as I kick, I kind of go back onto the shoulder blade, yeah? So forward, pack, and rotate the calves at the back. 1, 2, 3, and hamstring, flexibility, stretch. 4, glute work, 5, 6, how many things are we hitting in one exercise? 7, 8, well done, let's just take this moment and just stretch the quad here. And we're going to take that foot in front and just stretch the glutes. Now, see if you can get up and still keep that situation with your legs and you are in a seated position, and just hug your knee to the chest and just feel a beautiful stretch as well across the glutes you just been working. Now go back down onto the floor, but when you go back down on the floor, go the other way, so you can still face me and do the second side. So let's go down and notice, close your eyes and just notice what just happened in your back. Can you feel that the whole side you've been releasing is grounded completely, the whole left side or whichever side you've been doing, completely all the way into the arm, into the pinky finger. Everything rests on the ground beautifully and relaxed compared to the side you are about to do. If you want to quickly get up and check your lats from that sideline, just take a side bend and feel that opening here compared to the other side we are about to do. Okay? So we're going to quickly run through the second side first. Now guys, this is what I'm showing you here today is just like a third of what I do in my classes with the Hedgehog. And I'd be happy to do more live streams. Just put into the comments, please, more Hedgehog videos, more Hedgehog live streams. And I know that's what you are after. So just rock side to side. And I've been promising my clients who have got these Hedgehogs to do something online as well. So they've got a guidance to work with. Okay, so we're going on the back of that shoulder blade, reaching up. Inhale, exhale, connect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. More rocking you get, more release you will end up having. 6, 7, 8. Okay, now take it to the side, over the head. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then last one, take it back and then kick it. 1, remember the rocking from the pack to your shoulder blade. 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. Now with these hedgehog, you can release your hips as well. Of course, the lower back that we didn't get into today. Just hold like stretch. What else do I do? Yeah, the hips are really good. Lower back, I combine it with the balls as well. Cross it over. Really good core workout for lower abs as well. Back extension, when you put it underneath of your belly, you can do back extension. Okay, so see if you can come up into that seated position straight away. I forgot to mention earlier, if you stretch that bottom leg, it will be easier for some of you. Just hug the knee in. Wonderful. Good. Come up onto any comfortable seated position, or you can stand up and circle your arms and just notice that beautiful opening with your shoulders nice and loose. And then take a side bend. And the other side. Before we finish, let's lie down on your back and just notice both sides evenly resting on the floor. Hug the knees to the chest, rock side to side. Now rock up or roll on the side to come up. If it hurts your back, go up into the little squat ball, nose to the knees round, push the hips up high, take a forward fold. Inhale, rise up nice and tall. Exhale, lower down. I can hear my clients are already at the front door, so I'm gonna have to wrap it up. Thank you very much. So yeah, if you want more stuff like this, let me know in the comments and I will definitely do some more videos. Otherwise, it's gonna go back to the fitness, okay? Thank you. Have a lovely weekend. Bye everyone on Instagram and YouTube. Bye. Come on in, guys.